It's Chris Jenkins with CharlotteVibe.com with my day after thoughts on the Carolina Panthers versus the Arizona Cardinals. It was a good win yesterday. Final score of that was 30-20 with Carolina winning that game. Jumped out on the Cardinals pretty good in this game, and it's all was on the base off of that pressure from that front line. And yesterday we were able to see pressure from that front line that we haven't seen all year, and it was very exciting to watch that happen. Having 8 sacks in one game is just incredible. I mean, got some sacks from guys, Charles Johnson, Starla Tulele. These guys finally are doing what we had been hoping and gotten used to seeing them do last year. And you can see what happens when we get pressure from that front seven. It just carries over to the linebackers, carries over to the secondary of all having a pretty good performance, as indicated by even Leonard Johnson, the new cornerback. Well, I shouldn't say new, but he was activated for the first time yesterday. Getting in on the action, I really like him coming back because I saw a lot of emotion from this team that I haven't seen all year. But, you know, I won't say that's all on Leonard, but I like the fact that after he did get his sack, the emotion that he did show afterwards, and it's just contagious. You take the fact that this team was winning, and you saw that become contagious. Their leader, Thomas Davis, unbelievably took him 12 seasons to get his first career touchdown. He said after the game that he didn't go to celebrate because he thought that it would be called back like so many of his others have. So lots of positives for yesterday, and the question becomes, can it continue? And initial thoughts is that it's going to be tough. You know, I think that yesterday was very positive. The bye week was very positive, and I feel like regardless of if they're winning so many of their games coming on, that we're going to see a much better team. The biggest challenge is that the fact that they're going to have these West Coast road trips. They got 3 West Coast games, and just how you could suspect that Arizona might have been a little jet lagged, you know, Carolina could get jet lagged as well. But we have the Rams coming up, and I look forward to that being a competitive game. Few injuries that popped up yesterday, MRIs for Ryan Khalil and Shaq Thompson, so we'll get updates on those as this week follows. And then, got to talk about Cam Newton being upset on the hits. It's something that has, you know, exploded since he talked about it, which is him getting all these illegal hits and not being called for today. Coach Ron Rivera spoke with the media and said that he's with Cam 100% and feeling that something needs to be done here. So certainly see some updates with that. And you got to agree with Cam that he takes more than his share of hits that should be flagged and are not flagged, that you just really feel like you'll continue to see from other quarterbacks in the league. So Chris Jenkins for Charlotte Vibe outside of Bank of America Stadium. I invite you guys as always to leave your comments, like us, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also tomorrow in the office I will have Trey Turner. So if you guys have not watched the videos with the one-on-one interviews that I do, please check that out, as that will be taking place tomorrow. Chris Jenkins for Charlotte Vibe. Before I could pack up, there's one other addition that I want to give to you guys, which is 2 injury updates. One is very positive sign with Michael Orr being in the stadium today. Coach Rivera did say that he was in good spirits, but cannot say exactly where he is in that concussion protocol. But that's a positive sign because he hasn't been here consistently. The other one is Kurt Coleman does have a broken thumb, but it's nothing that's going to prevent him from playing. I'm assuming he's just going to have the club that we've seen so many players have on before.